Welcome back to the Jesse Tree Advent series. Today is the 11th day in Advent, or December 11th. Today we're going to talk about Joshua, a great man with a great army. But he's not going to pull out any kind of weaponry to take what he needs to take what God has told him to take.
After Moses died, Joshua became the leader of the Israelites. God led them into the promised land. He led them to a city called Jericho. The city was protected by high walls. Still, 2 spies found a way into the city. They went to Rahab's house. The king of Jericho ordered his soldiers to capture the men. Rahab hid them on her roof. When the soldiers arrived, she said, "The spies have already gone. If you hurry, you may catch them." So the soldiers ran off to find them. "Thank you for helping us," the spies told her. "When we come back, we promise to save you and your family." Then Rahab helped the spies escape. After the spies were safely home, God told Joshua, "March your army around Jericho with the priests blowing their horns. Do this once a day for 6 days. On the 7th day, have your army march around the city 7 times. Joshua did exactly as God said. The priests blew their trumpets. The soldiers shouted as loud as they could. Then the great walls of Jericho came tumbling down. The Israelite army rushed in and took over the city. The spies kept their promise to Rahab, and her whole family was saved.
Those walls came tumbling down. It's a great story of how God came through with what it is that he told Joshua to do. If you're making an ornament for your dressy tree today, you can make a ram's horn trumpet. It's kind of an interesting shape. It would look like a horn that would have been on a ram, and you would have kind of a belt or a piece of leather that would have holded it, and they would have blown through the trumpet. Remember how he marched around 6 days, and on the 7th day he marched around 7 times, and the priests blew their horns, and the walls came tumbling down, and they took Jericho as God had told them would be theirs. Now, when you hang this ornament on the tree, let it remind you that God When you hang this ornament on the tree, let it remind you that God has a plan. And when he tells us that something is going to happen, it's going to happen. And when he tells us how to do it, that's how we need to do it. How about a prayer for today? Day by day, dear Lord, of thee 3 things I pray: to see thee more clearly, to love thee more dearly, and to follow thee more nearly, day by day. Amen.